Hi everyone, so as it's relationship week and I'm not just posting on here on my YouTube and on my Instagram, I'm mainly doing my live streams on my Facebook page, but I'm posting across all of my platforms as much as I can. Talk about relationships. I've also been doing some coaching videos and they're mostly on my personal page, Marianne Hanson on Facebook. So I just want to talk about, and this is going to be really quick, fair fighting rules in your relationship. So there's most relationships at some point you're going to have disagreements, and that's not really the issue. The issue is how you manage those disagreements as a couple. The first rule is stick to the topic. Don't go off topic, go off on a tangent. Just stick to what you want to talk about, have the outcome in mind. Number two is think about how you're feeling beforehand. If you're not in the right frame of mind and you know that it's going to lead to an escalation because you're feeling really angry, or you're just feeling really low, or you're just not in the best frame of mind to have a discussion or a disagreement, then just table it, go for a walk, or say to yourself, do you know what, I'm really angry with you right now, so I think it's better we don't have this discussion because it's going to just lead to me saying something I don't want to say. The third one is use I statements. I've made a video about this on my YouTube channel. It's called using I statements, and it's really important because whenever we say to someone, you made me, or you do this, or you don't do this, you get someone's back up and they go into defensive mode. When you use I statements, it's really hard for someone to challenge that, because if you say I feel, no one can dispute how you feel. But if you say you made me feel, then they can come on the defensive about that. So use I statements. Number 4 is timing. Think about the timing before you ever get into a conversation that's going to be serious, or even if it's a disagreement. Think about the timing. It's not pointless you're going to bed last thing at night and then saying, do you know what, can we talk about this? Now, for some people that's important because you might not be able to sleep unless you get it off your chest. But what you have to realize is if you start a discussion, you don't know how long that's going to take, where it's going to lead, how it's going to make you feel. So you have to think about the timing. Years ago, I was working with a colleague. This was not as a counsellor, and they were going out for a date for their for Valentine's Day with their husband, but they're on rocky stages with their husband, and they were saying to me, should I bring up the issues between us because it feels disingenuous to go on this romantic meal? And I said no, personally, because what I said is, it's better to have a date, whether it's before or after Valentine's Day, to talk about the issues, but use Valentine's Day as that romantic date that it is. There's no point in going on this romantic date and then bringing up all the issues, because then you won't get the issues resolved because it's the wrong time, but also you're going to then not have a good, enjoyable romantic meal because you've brought up the issues. That's just my feeling. The 5th one is to have resolution in mind. Think about what it is you want to achieve. The 6th one is don't go below the belt. Don't say things that you're going to regret. Saying a sorry afterwards is not going to always fix it. If you go too far below the belt, it can lead to damage that can't be undone, because that person is not going to forget. If you say you're rubbish in bed, that is not something a sorry's going to fix. If you say, do you know what, I'm only with you because this reason or whatever, and I could get with anyone I want, that's going to cause insecurities. If you say, well, this, that and the other, I had an affair ages ago, or whatever it is you say, when you go too far because you're angry, you got to remember that saying sorry is not always going to fix it. And the final thing is take accountability. When you're in fair fighting rules means that you take accountability for what you do, what you say, how you act. It's not about blaming your partner all the time. Too many people do that. They say, well, it's their fault because they kept pushing me. It's their fault because they kept following me around. It's their fault because they wouldn't stop talking. It's their fault because blah, 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 blah. It's not anyone else's fault. If you've got to take accountability for what you say, if you go too far, and when you choose to engage in a discussion. So they're my tips for fair fighting rules. I hope you found this video useful. I may do a longer version of this video at some point, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.